Hey guys, it is Lisa, and today is VEDA 7, and it is Mommy Monday. So the topic today is going to be mommy meltdowns. And let me tell you, the last probably about a month ago, hi Josephine, I had a major mommy meltdown. I think it was that time of month, and Robert hadn't been home for. Actually, it was St. Patrick's Day. Robert and my husband hadn't been home for probably actually home for like a decent amount of time for 2 months at this point. So it was me with the kids 24/7, and this is before we started Elam in daycare, and this is kind of why we led up to daycare. So adding to the mix that I haven't really had like any me time in 2 months. JoJo was teething. She was cutting 6 teeth at one time. The bottom two, the top two, and then the bottom back molars. Oh, I think you poopy because you stinkies. Or did you just fart? So he hadn't been home for a while. And the kids were just, especially JoJo, was very clingy and cranky. And when she gets clingy and cranky, Elam reacts to it. And so he'll start getting really clingy and cranky. Well, then he ends up like, if she's like hanging on my leg, like wanting to be picked up, he will like go to my other leg and want to be picked up. And if I pick her up, he breaks down. So anyway, so this is just kind of a vicious cycle that we had been going through every day, just major tantrums for Elam. Lots of crying. Just Josie was not a happy girl. We had fevers through all of them, and it led up to the point of Elam was watching Disney movies all day long. Like, I physically did not have the energy to like play, like paint, to clean up after the mess, to bring out the Play-Doh, to, get down on the floor because I was just exhausted. Josie was up all night long, and I was just leading up to this major, oh, you are pooping. You guys are pooping. Major just like breakdown. I was like tense. Well, my husband that day had like a half day because he had like a midterm test, and the guys, he didn't tell me. So I knew that he was going to be home, so I was planning this big, huge dinner. So I was like cooking dinner. Next thing you know, I get a text from my husband saying, hey, I'm going to go to the bar with the guys. I'll be home in an hour, or like I'll be home in a couple hours. So I was like, okay, he has been working his ass off. Yeah, go to the bar or go have a drink with the guys. I didn't care, a drink. I was like, that gives me time to prepare dinner, to clean the house up a little bit, to make myself presentable. And like an hour later, I get a text that says, "Hey, I'll be leaving the restaurant at 6 p.m." And I was like, "Dude, you told me you were going to be home for dinner. I expected you home. I was really getting excited to maybe be able to enjoy a bubble bath. Maybe read a book. I mean, maybe just open up a couple pages, just to kind of he could have that daddy kid time and I could have some mommy time." So the fact that now he wasn't going to be there for dinner, so I once again was going to be sitting at a table with me and the two kids eating dinner by myself, which is never fun. I flipped. I flipped my lid. The sad part is I took it out on the kids. And I mean, I didn't physically hit my kids or anything like that, but Josie was hanging on my leg, and I took her and I placed her in her crib and I walked away. I was like, nope, you're entertaining yourself for a while I finish dinner. And I never do that. I'll usually hold her or bust out the ergo, but I was just so nope, I don't want you to be near me right now type of thing. And then Elam comes and hangs with my other legs, and I pushed him down. I didn't forcefully, he didn't fall or anything like that, but just the fact that I got somewhat physical with my kids, and I never am, really bothered me. I knew right then and there, mommy needed a break. My patience was done. I had none at that point, and I am a very patient person. So I got in a little bit of argument with hubby. I was like, okay, don't even worry. Me and the kids will eat dinner. They will be almost ready for bed by the time you get home because you have a 45-minute drive from where you are. Needless to say, he got home just in the nick of time because I had took Josie out of her crib and she once again was on my leg, like wanting to be held. I was trying to chop up some veggies or something like that. And he comes in, he was like, oh, like he knew the second he came in that I was crying because at that point, I started crying. And so he took both the kids, put them in the double stroller, and took them for a large walk around the neighborhood so I could kind of calm down and finish doing what I was doing and get my mind together. And it's so weird, guys. I know every mom gets to that breaking point, but it's so weird how quick you get out of that because he was gone for maybe an hour walking him. He took him to the park that's right next to us. And by the time they came back, it was like I had enough time to like breathe and like kind of refill myself. You know what I mean? My energy level. And so later that night he talked and he was like, we need to figure out kind of what's going on, like what's causing all this. And I'm like, I'm going to stop worrying about how clean the house is. I said that because we've moved into this house, a month and a half ago, and it's really exciting to now be in a house instead of a townhome. And, as a stay-at-home mom, I feel that's kind of my job is to clean the house and have the house spotlessly clean for when my husband gets home. Well, I realized that me trying to clean the house, I was getting really frustrated that Elam and Jojo were demanding my attention because I really wanted to clean the house. And I was like, no, this is backwards. My kids need to come first. So I really kind of sat down and talked to my husband and I was like, look, this is how it's going to go. If you come home and the house is dirty, that's the way it is because that means I was having fun with my kids all day. Elam now has artwork on the fridge that me and him have done together. So Elam goes to school and Jojo's going to start going now. They go to daycare one day a week on Tuesdays, and that Tuesday is going to kind of be my Tuesday to go grocery shopping by myself, clean the house, so I'm not taking my time away from them. And we actually might do Tuesday and Thursday, depending on how, Elam loves his school. So depending on how Jojo does, we might do Tuesday and Thursday. That way I get a day where I'm not cleaning the house. I'm not, grocery shopping. That day is the day where I can go get my hair done or go get my nails done. So I just kind of I just wanted to make this vlog to let you guys know if you've gotten to that breaking point, it's okay. Like, I think we all have gotten that breaking point, and I'm just glad that my breaking point was not to the point where I physically harmed my kids. But I can kind of see where, sometimes people have that issue. And man, I have mad props for single moms because I don't know how you guys do it by yourself. Because I don't have to worry about finances, and I know that I'm home with my kids all day, so that's a little stressful. But I don't have to worry about finances. My husband works. I don't have to worry. And I know that is a constant struggle on single moms' minds. So mad props and prayers to single moms because I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are amazing. My mom was a single mom, so I totally give y'all props. So yeah, everything's been better. Elam has been in daycare now for like a month and a half. And it's still, touch and go. If he misses a week between going... and then he goes back. He'll sometimes cry when I drop him off, but I just have to walk out and he's over it the second I walk out of the room. And that was really hard for the teachers. Were like, just go ahead and go. Like, I would stay around and try and comfort him, and that just made it worse. So that's been really, really helpful, and it's also given me some good one-on-one time with my kids. So, alright, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.